Let me go ahead and actually put it... Game capture, there's the thing I'm looking for. The window we're looking for, Cities Skylines. There we go. And there we go. Okay. So here we are. Let me go ahead then and see. There's stuff. I've picked up only a couple of things. There's not much here. Elder care services, that's good to know if that's available in Sunset Harbor Camp. These are things I don't have. These are things. Chirp X. Technology has advanced and your citizens can send a rocket to space. Why are we doing that on the city level? I mean, I'm all for going into space if you can on your own, but still, there are certain dangers that I feel as though this particular society, we're not quite at the point that we can do that safely yet, maybe? I don't know. Do you have a spaceship in your backyard, anyone? Let me know. I may need to book a flight. Let's see. Take toll booths. Industries. Yeah, these are all for things that I have not picked up. I have green cities I might eventually grab. These are things I'm trying to decide what I want to grab, right? If I want to grab something, which I don't necessarily want to grab yet because I'm trying to remember how everything works. I have nothing. I'm turning, I'm going to turn the dead people back on. Beethoven, Debussy, Janusek, Bach, Handel. I think these people are all dead. Well, they're all dead, obviously. I mean, dead for the amount of time necessary that that thing Sonny Bono did a while back doesn't come back and bite us. Whereby it's like it's free everywhere except the U.S. Okay. There. Okay. Mozart, I know, has been dead long enough, so we'll put that. We'll keep that on. I've got a thing in the background. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Hi. How are you? Let's see what we're doing here. I need to. Is that too loud? I'll turn it down slightly. There's no way to know. Micromanaging is the most important part of streaming. Okay. Let me see what we got here. We're going to try that for a while. Okay. Oh my god, it's a game. Okay. Let me check options. Audio. Is there music? Ah, that would explain it. I want to hear the in-game music. Yay though, there may be less money. There is music. I remembered. Okay. What do we want? 50%? I have no idea. Okay. Yeah. Now everything will be stopped because of that. All right. Channels unavailable for streaming. Gold FM. I have no. I don't think this game even had channels when I tried it last. So who knows? Who indeed knows? Who knows if anyone will hear any of this ever again? We'll figure it out. I'll take it down just a little bit there. You know, I could be smart about this and actually plot this against the desktop audio. As though I knew what I was doing. Actually plot this against the little bars that I see moving up and down. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. What's happening? I don't know. Okay. While I'm in settings, This looks okay. I'm not going to worry about this right now. Let's see. Gameplay. Dynamic weather. Sure, okay. Auto chirper messages. Auto open chirper messages. I remember what those are. Chirper. It's this bird app that's not at all based on a real life bird app. These are things that I don't feel I wish to fiddle with right now. Apparently, you can do things with keys. And I'm sure I'll try and remember that and fail miserably, but I can apparently use the A, D, W, and S keys to move crap around. That's good. Okay. At least the camera, anyway. Middle mouse button also, I can rotate the camera. Modifier middle mouse button. Rotate camera left, right, QE. Up and down is R and F. Zoom is Z. Zoom out is X. Cool, these are all clustered in the same place in the keyboard, so that'll help. We'll see how that goes. Okay. So... Sure. Alright. I'm gonna do a new game. I think. I haven't done this in a long time. So I'm sitting here trying desperately to build a city. Now, yeah, I do not have any of these, you know, these expansions, these major expansions. All I've done, because this is really more exploratory, I'm trying to figure out if A, I like streaming this, and B, if I am invested in the game at all enough to want to purchase more things. It is nice to see that these other expansion packs have stuff. Also, is to figure out, as I start figuring out more about how the game itself works, just the basic game, which it's, like I said, it's been for freaking ever, then I can see which things I want. I'm probably going to get the, what is it, the night one first, which was like the first pack, and that, the first expansion pack, and that's stuff. Is abolish rent locked behind one of those DLCs? I don't know. There's apparently, there's a, there's green cities. So if it's anywhere, maybe it'll be there. I don't know. We'll find out. No, I just want to see if I can remember how this game works and then perhaps do things. The city's name is Vermont. Diamond Coast. Las Vegas. Foggy Hills. Grand River. Green Plains. Islands. They're just islands. That's all they're called. Lagoon Shore. River Run, which I believe was invented by George Martin. I'm not sure about that, but we'll see. Shady Beach. Sandy Beach. I'm seeing two things and combining them. By the way, hi Greg. Just sort of stumbling around, seeing if I want to play this, you know, we'll try playing it a little bit. I have a couple of I have like the free packs that they give away. I've got a few content packs. I did pick up a few of the low price content packs, like 3 of them, because I just wanted a variety of types of buildings to plonk down. So I grabbed like the Art Deco one and the Modern Buildings one, and then another one that is, I think, probably a synonym for Modern Buildings, but I can't remember what they called it specifically, but that's okay. 2 rivers. If one just isn't enough. I need to figure out, I guess, which resources I want to have in abundance for this. Can I run the world as a benevolent socialist dictator? I mean, you know, that's the dream, isn't it? I was just looking at a conversation that someone was having on a Discord server about how human beings tend to ruin communism whenever they try it, apparently. And apparently it's like, and I start thinking, yes, you kind of have to be a robot in order to actually maintain the things properly. But will we elect a dictator who is a robot? Perhaps, I don't know. Who knows? We could think about that. I don't know. An AI. Actually, you know, Who's going to build the AI? That's the question. We could put a thing by a river, I guess. I don't know. See, okay, so we have no oil, so we can't be uber horrible. So I want the potential to be just as terrible as anyone starting this venture. Those human beings who ruin capitalism are mostly known as this. Who ruined you mean who ruined yeah, and you mean who ruined communism, are mostly known as the CIA. Also, Stalin was super bad. Stalin had a few problems with Stalin. And we have Unstable Deus in chat offering to build the AI that will eventually rule the world. Your effort is much appreciated. I'm sure we can completely trust you with that. Sandy Beach. Shady Strands, 2 rivers. Do I want lumber? I mean, lumber's not bad. I can't even remember what I need for these things. No custom thing. Okay, outside connections, highway connections. No ship connections. Oh, I see. Plane connections. Train connections. Okay, all right. So this tells me what it's connected to. I feel like, does everyone start in the Blackwoods in Lakefield? I guess that is the default thing. Left-hand traffic or right-hand traffic. I'm going to go with. I gladly accept oversight with the AI development. Yes. With such a plan, how could we possibly fail? Yeah, we can figure it out eventually. Let's see. Do we want a bunch of rocks? We could have a bunch of rocks. That has all the outside connections. And rocks. But you're more concerned about the AI becoming degenerate and/or insane. I mean, we have to give it a chance, you know. Let's see. I feel as though we're gonna want, since this is my memory of how this works, is that this starts up from a place that is like the worst possible thing you can do, which is to take a small town and turn it into a big town, because that's economically how this game is set up. So I'm going to start trying to do that. And then I'm going to cheat, because that's... I'm just going to lay this out right from the beginning. I'm going to cheat. There's going to come a point. I don't know if I'm going to do it, you know, this sitting, but if I have more sittings of this game, at least, I'm going to cheat. Because there's no way. There was no way I could sanely build plan out a dream city or anything like that. If I decide I really like this, then maybe I'll get to that point where I want to do dream city stuff. And we'll kind of look at it from there. As a degenerate, insane human, I'm willing to cut the AI some slack. Well, that's a perfectly good reason for that. You know, do what you know. You know, hire whoever you get along with best. That's what I say. Okay, let's see. But I'm gonna start out not cheating, just so that I can remember what not cheating feels like. Just you know, that slight. Before I go diving straight into moral ambiguity, which, I mean, you know, I opened this game, so that actually is probably where we begin the moral ambiguity. But anyway, who knows? Who knows? I actually kind of like this setup, but I don't want to do a beach so much right now. Islands. I think I've done islands before. Well, I don't know. It was either islands or plains that I did before. I like the idea of having either a decent amount of forestry or a decent amount of farmery to start this out. So I'm not going to be too concerned with with rocks and oil so much. So, you know, the funny thing is, I'm watching both of these two bars here, and I'm thinking, you know, I'm trying to find a place that you know, where I get a decent mix. And I'm starting to remember, oh yes, the more trees you have, the less flat land you have. Well, when I say flat land, you know, land that's already flat. I mean, this could be good. My quick little survey here. Green Plains. Versus the River Run. I think this is actually a little more balanced. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for this one. I think. It has river in the title, but yet has not so much water. Do we want the people in the city to have water? I guess we probably should. Kind of give them some water. They would like that, right? They would appreciate it if there was water. Narrowing it down here. This has more water. Not as much farmery. It's the thing, how much water is too much water? Am I reading too much into this? Am I trying to figure out too much? You know, it says 2 rivers, and yet... Okay. I feel as though... I might just end up going with this. Huh. Well, one of these two. Alright, this looks like this is a fairly good balance. I think we're going to... Our fully automated luxury communist future. We'll definitely need to keep an eye on after Lords of the Hole. The Master's tools will never dismantle the Master's house dilemma. Water is usually important, but in Dune, the lack of water created the famine. So, I mean, you know, you get protagonists. Do not, my friends, become addicted to water. It'll take hold of you, and you will resent its absence. I mean, fair, right? I'm going to go with the Green Plains. The city name right now is Rockfield. Do we want to name the city Rockfield? I feel as though that evokes a field full of rocks, which is perhaps the point. I turned the AC up a little too much. My feet are telling me. But I'm probably not going to come up with anything better than Rockfield. Name it Iceland, yes, because it's green. Rockfield. Plateau, yes. Actually, I need one of those words about a terrain feature that sounds threatening, just threatening enough, but not too threatening, you know? what's that thing where it's like... There's a word for this thing. I mean, you know, okay, I'm just going to steal from the karst. There we go. Karsten Plains. There we go. Okay, I have no idea what it means. Karst is a very good word. I remember once back in the 90s when I played with Magic cards, there was a special place called the Thermokarst. It was a place that gave you multiple kinds of energy. I have forgotten what it means in real life. Probably not a great terrain feature to slippery karst. I'm going with Karsten Plains, and we'll just sort of leave it at that for now. Okay. Yeah. Ordering raw materials. Industry buildings automatically order raw materials from other cities if none are available locally. I mean, there's someone else going through this exact thing right now, deciding. Dragon Ball Z terrain is what karsts are. So basically, terrain upon which you must recite your entire lineage before fighting for a very, very long time. That's what we're saying. A karst is. Okay. Oh god, things. Okay, what's happening? Right. Okay, no, it was paused. Okay, good. So if I hit the button that says pause, it unpauses. Great. Okay. All right, the pause symbol. Feature where swamp interacts with salt water. You would think. Let's start by building some roads. Okay. It's telling me. Apparently I'm supposed to build some roads now. Okay. Hello. Let's start by building some roads and zoning the areas next to them. Buildings will spawn on zoned areas, and you will unlock new city services and buildings as your city grows. And you'll unlock new services and buildings as your city grows. For help, click on the question mark button. It will provide you with information regarding the menu or view you have open. Okay. That's good to know. I'm going to take just a second to adjust the AC real quick, because I want to have feet when this day is over. Kick the AC down a hair. Just a hair. By which I mean I set the thermostat up a hair. I don't know. Wait, build, what was it saying? It moved, and I've forgotten what it said. Advisor. Oh, okay. What are we doing? Oh, God. Okay. Hold middle mouse button and move the mouse up and down. Okay. Oh, my God! It's like I am on a rotating platform far above the Knot City. Hello, Origami Shuriken. We're toying with the very building blocks of humanity itself. Maybe not humanity, but you know, it's the blocks they use, the blocks they build on. I'm not going to be able to. Oh, good lord. Okay, I'll have to do that if I want to do that. Okay, all right. That's good to know. So if I want to actually type things in the chat, then I have to do that. Okay, that's fine. All right. Okay. And the bird app is telling me Chirper, which is absolutely not based on a real bird app, I'm sure. Hello, this is Chirper. Keep an eye on what your citizens are talking about and what is happening around the world. Hashtag you found me. Yes, I found you. Now there's nowhere you can hide. Didn't we not learn from the last time? Well, you see, the difference between this and the last time that I was toying with humanity. Before, it was a very desperate situation in the far frozen north, and bore little resemblance to this wonderful place. Much less snow, for one thing. Ah! Okay, build roads to expand your city. Select a road type and draw a road by selecting the start and end point for the road with the primary mouse button. Stop drawing a road by clicking the secondary mouse button. Okay. Yeah, it's not New London, Minnesota. Yes. No, not anymore. Yes. Not New London. Oh my God, why are we in Greenland? So no. It's dangerous. Okay. Which direction? Okay. This is Lee and Parker highways. This is how one gets on and off. Oh God, there are already vehicles just sitting there judging me. No, wait, not yet. Can I click on a truck? I can click on a tractor. Owner, Springdale, exporting agricultural products. It has a full load. A forestry truck, exporting forestry products. An SUV, leaving the city. Its owner is Siobhan Crowley, an uneducated adult who is unemployed and yet driving out of the city. Well, you know, who am I to judge? Oh my God. Okay, this is the thing I can use to show traffic. Okay, renaming. You can rename districts, buildings, cars, citizens. We can mess with their lives on a very basic level, and other objects by clicking on their name and on their name in their relevant info window. Type the new name and press enter to accept. Okay, I can't mess with Siobhan, I think probably because they are not a resident of our city. But I will consider it. Citizen 0, Citizen 1, Citizen 2. Yes, you will each be issued a number. So, as I recall, I have to be exceptionally careful not to run out of money whilst building the initial roads. Because problems. What do these things do? Okay, this is areas. This is milestones. Little Hamlet. This is the kids show that is acting as a prequel. What? Okay, the game is currently paused. Yes, I know this. I am the one who paused it. You can resume and pause the game from the game's speed controls or by pressing spacebar. Okay. Since time immemorial, the spacebar has been for pauses. New features, taxes and loans, garbage, healthcare, and education services will be available. Medical clinic, landfill site, elementary school. Do not confuse these buildings with each other, he said to himself. Okay. Oh boy, okay. We can build a Hadron Collider? Oh, we gotta get there. Yeah, I know. Gotta be careful with those citizens. There is no Citizen 0. It's all a rumor. It never happened. Citizen 0 is just a lie. They told you. I also seem to remember there's some interaction with garbage in the river, but I can't remember what that interaction is. We don't have a lot of river. But we'll figure it out. Okay. So I need to build a road. Ah! This game is great on the ADHD. Build roads to expand your city. Select a road type and draw the road. Yeah, we already did that. Okay, we already read that. Areas, though, I'm curious. Oh, that's right. You can buy more areas later. Now begins at 54,239. Well, I mean, you got to start somewhere. Okay. So, this is the way in. And what we will do is we will build a thing that you can do to make a circuit and then leave. And so that's what I'm going to start with. How big a circuit? I gotta be... I only have 70,000 units of money. Is this your first time? This is actually not my first time playing this. Greetings, by the way. But it is it may as well be, because I have not played since, I think, 2015. So it's hard to say, really. This is me messing around and trying to figure out how this goes, and then cheating as much as I possibly can later to build... What? Okay. Angles and grid guile. Grid guides. Okay. When a road building tool is selected, the small circle shows you the width of the road replacing, and if the road type creates zoning grids. The larger circle around the small circle shows the width of the grid the road will create. Okay. When connecting to an existing road, you can see the angle at which the road connects to the existing road. Alright, okay, good. So this is a 2-lane road. A speed of 40, it says. A 2-lane road with parking spaces. Supports low traffic. I feel as though, since this is a 3-lane road we are building off of, we want something other than a 2-lane road. This is a small road. This is a medium road. I don't have one. This is... Oh, okay. Well, they're making it simple. Large road, which I do not have. Built... Yes. Okay. Thank you. Yes. I know. It'll be all right. Intersections, roundabouts. And road tolls, which we don't have right now. Okay, so this is going to be a small road. This, I guess, qualifies as a small road. It's like, build a road, damn you! I'm trying to show you how to play the game! Okay, alright. Let's see. I mean, there's so much space, but we're not going to be able to use much of it because, once again, yeah. As long as you leave enough space. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I was thinking that could be it. Okay. Alright. So... I want to leave enough space to allow us to be horribly mistaken. So I think I'm just going to go straight here for a while. And then abruptly curve around to somewhere else. Because, like, I don't know, like, if I... How is this dog so cute, someone is saying. Can you see that, or is this... That's someone else's... I'm watching someone else... Oh, no, wait, that's my Discord. Never mind. Okay, that's not even my Discord. That's someone else's Discord. That apparently is just popping up in the middle of this thing. Okay. We're now going to build a road that goes directly... No. I mean... Although... It's an interesting idea, right? If we have, like, a main drag that... Okay, what? To get the most out of building roads, have a look at these special tools available. Try using different tools to a different kind of... Wait, what? Straight road. Elevation step. Straight road. Wait, yes, thank you. Curved road. Free-form road. Oh, let's not do that. Upgrade road. I see, there it is. Okay. We're going to start out with a straight road. I think I have an idea. I have a terrible idea. I want to leave enough space for me to put, like, landfills and what have you over here. Because, of course, that's what we want. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of want to put industrial stuff Okay, alright, I'm overthinking it. There. It's a road. And then I kind of want to curve in. So we've got a little more room before we get to the heart of this thing. You can build elevated roads using the page up key to raise the road level and page down to lower it. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, that's the way in which it curves. Okay. We're actually okay, then. How much space do I want to leave down here? Is that good? That's good. Okay. Now we're gonna... You cannot cancel Hawaiian Shirt Fridays. I can't? What makes... Oh, but I could. I could. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've gone mad with power. This is how... Oh, old SimCity meme. Okay. This is how Charlotte ends up with two intersecting roads, both named Queens. Yep. Okay. Once again, I'm remembering that this is the one way, right? Or is this? Or it was. Yeah. Okay. Hi. Okay. More splines. I know. I always forget to reticulate my splines. It's not good. Okay. Now, I want to do something that's more like a... Oh, look at that. Now I can have roads with more They hid these from me. Medium roads. Well, hang on then. Can I upgrade? No, I can't. We were stuck with this all along. This was a 2-lane road, but not one way. Okay. So, if you placed a building or road in the wrong spot, you can bulldoze it. Awesome. If you bulldoze recently placed items, you get most of your money back. Okay. See, I feel like you want... Well, okay, those are rather close together. So I get that. Okay. So I want like a main drag. And then smaller things off the main drag. Didn't you want a thing that circles around, Jim? I did. How many monies do I have left? 63 grand. Okay. So I'm going to do a 4-lane road, I think. Am I? Supports medium traffic. 2-lane road with parking spaces supports low traffic. See, that's the whole point, is that though... And the thing that troubles me here is that they're just getting off the highway, right? Why in the name of all that is right and good would they not give us something more akin to this 6-lane road? This 3-lane road, at least. So that we can actually, you know... Oh, I can upgrade it. Okay. Good to know. I understand now. What? The economy panel lets you handle taxes and see how much you make and spend. Continue growing your city to unlock more options to fine-tune the economy. Okay. A 4-lane road which would support medium traffic. A 6-lane road which support high traffic. And then there are highways, and then... Oh, now you give me a roundabout. You bastards. Economy panel unlocked. Ah! Okay. Money. Don't forget to build a crematory. Soon. We have no power, and we have no water. But we will eventually. Income from... we have nothing, because of course we don't. Commercial zones. But it's good to see what this is. Industrial and office zones. Public transportation. Tourists. Turisti fessi. And income from toll roads. Okay. See, I grew up in a city, by the way. I forget if I mentioned this already, but let's say it again. I grew up in a city that was very small and became bigger over time. Over too short a time. It was not built for the population it eventually had. I'm going to try to upgrade to a 6-lane road. Build a city of oops all roundabouts. I'm sure it would be possible. So we're gonna spend large sums of money to make this crazy thing that we are doing here. Is this a good idea? Like right here? That's bigger than the thing we're coming from. I feel like we need a little more room. We can't undo. Can we downgrade? We probably don't get that money back. I see. It's going to be that wide regardless of what we're doing. I understand now. Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? There's like nothing in between. It's this or... See, and the problem is when we try to let people leave, it's like slow. You want your highest available traffic coming in and going out. When can I cast Meteor Shower? That's when I want to know that too. I may be doing that shortly. This is going to be the, this is going to be the all-around thing whereby I spend most of the money that I have just making a road. Okay, there we go. We're just going to do this for now. This strange thing that is not quite a loop, but is meant to be. I'm trying to leave myself a significant amount of room. Very much looking forward to running out of money and having to build a one-lane dirt road back to the highway in a terrible Hotel California situation. I was thinking about it. I was definitely thinking about it. But, alas, it was not to be. Okay, we have built our giant loop that took up over half of our monies. Wow, doesn't it look pretty? And I'm going to create a sort of a main drag that slices through with a medium road, so you can get from here to here. And to hell with all of these people. No. Wait. Straight. We're gonna have a straight one. There. Okay. And then everything else is going to be, Fiji Speedway? I'm not familiar. Everything else is going to be just kind of there, man. We'll figure it out from there. I probably want to do something to hook this over here in case people want to leave ever. Some sort of thing where they can escape more quickly. But you know, we'll jump off that bridge when we come to it. Okay. So that's this. Electricity, water, and sewage are apparently important. Zoning. Oh, yeah. Once I zone areas, then all bets are off. I gotta be careful. I have very little money left. Okay. So... okay, all I have right now is I have low-density residential, I have low-density commercial, and I have industrial. Alright. So. We're gonna put... I'd like to build some more streets, but we'll see what the, what this thing looks like. I'm going to do some very basic stuff here. And that's already going to cost a decent amount. What, planning? Grids? What are those? This is terrible. Is this how Atlanta happened? I don't know. For that matter, is this how Charlotte happened? Smaller town gets bigger as we move things. I'm gonna put a lot of the industry back here, and I want to create sort of well, yeah. Here, let me do a thing. Is there a thing where I can... I thought there was a thing where I can, where I can make... Oh, okay. So, yeah, I have a thing where I'm going to put the bigger residences up here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the industry down here. I'm going to do the more upscale residence up there, but that will be later. And I'm going to put a high-density commercial zone here more later. But I also want to have... Yeah. All right. So let me do a thing. whereby I will do one more 4-lane road that wanders off from here and gets until it becomes and let it be just a touch more gritty. We're just going to do basic roads here, just so we can make a sort of a grid. Down here. I am running out of money. Okay. That's it. That's it. That's all we're going to use right now. Okay. I'm going to place things. Because if I zone it, then people can come in. Might help if I have power and electricity for the people when they come in. You know, just as a thought. Let's put the housing up here and the businesses down here. I think that'll be a good sort of mix. And then we'll figure out how to do what we need to do. So power lines carry electricity over distances. Power jumps across streets from one building to the next. But for longer distances, you need to build power lines. Start and end a power line at the perimeter around a building. Ah, okay. So I should probably have buildings first, so that they can complain about not having power. That's great. Wind turbine. Water. As I recall, I just sort of lay water wherever I want. As long as it connects to the right things. Okay. I feel as though I probably already built too much, but road-wise to be able to afford anything else, but we'll see. Okay. Water pipe. Carry fresh water to the city. Okay, let me go ahead and lay some buildings down, just so that I can do this. All right. So housing up here. I'm going to put some business at the corners here, just so that there's a little bit of that going on. Some low-density commercial just mixed in there. I'm going to make this commercial. That commercial. This will be commercial. Much more commercial. I'm gonna have a little housing, but not as much in the more commercial district, I think. So it'll be more like housing at the corners. Yeah. Let me unzone. Those bits. Okay. Okay. And now we shall draw more commercial. All right. And we're going to have some residential, like down here. Just a wee bit. This is going to be largely commercial on that side. Okay. Residential. More residents. Residents. Housing. All right. Wee bit of housing there. Gonna do a bit more commercial there. Commercial there and there. Commercial here. And back once again to housing. And commercial. Let's see, what are we looking at here? Okay, good, good. I think on this back arc we'll also do a bit more housing. We're going to stop it about there and then fill in the rest with commercial. All right. So it'll be mostly commercial over here. Let's see. We can go a little more residential up here. Where do we want to put the houses? That's always the question. Okay. All right. As much as we excitedly fill in things. That looks decent. Well, so just on a sheer strange whim, I'm going to put a little bit of housing right in the middle of this commercial area, because of course I will. And there we go. Just going to paint with a massive brush. And then I think from that point on I'm going to leave it open in case I want to throw anything else out there. So there we go. And the same on this side. Alright. There we go. So that's what we're looking at for this. Hopefully that'll kind of work. I don't know. And industry will go down here. Let me just actually just do a freaking fill on that. Because this is going to be all industry. There. And we'll see kind of how that goes. And I think I'm just going to leave that this part open for now because I want to put more road. I want to include more road so that we can connect it with other stuff later. And that, I think, is where we're going to put it. Okay. Now I just need to figure out water and power. I have to wonder if there's not going to be enough. We'll see. We'll see. Does that look good? I have no idea. Can I save? I can. Excellent. Oh, I have saved games that were saved from... Okay, it was 2017. Apparently that's when I last played this game. And I named the place Placetown. And so I'm going to call this Karstening 1. And we'll see kind of where it goes from there. Okay. Now. I'm going to unpause it because heavens help us. Cars are moving. No one's visiting. Wait, what's that? Someone's building something. Either that or there are... What is that? It's just... Oh, it's a henge. Okay, we appear to have built on an ancient monument. That's wonderful. That's a great way to start. Okay. Wait, buildings. I see buildings. Buildings are happening. That's terrifying. So I need to get them power. Because they will want their TV. And various other things like, you know, heat, electricity, that kind of thing. Figure out where to put this. Keep in mind that wind turbines' power output depends on wind velocity. You can see strong winds as dark blue areas on the map. And the estimated power output next to the wind turbine when placing it. Oh great! The middle of the city is the best place for wind turbines! Yep. So, I probably should not have probably should have tried that before building anything. Live and learn. Okay. I'm gonna put a wind turbine here just for my sins, and we'll see what happens. Okay. We need power. Am I already in debt? Weekly income. Oh, it's negative. Okay. How does this work? Start and end a power line at the perimeter. Do I need to have something from the wind turbine to buildings? Is that how this works? Oh. Okay, never mind. Surely that's not how this works. I feel as though I'm doing this wrong. What did you just say? Bird? Congratulations, the city's first power plant has been constructed. Great. Green energy, what an excellent choice. Okay, good. I'm glad you thought so. I only had to destroy a few buildings to make it happen, apparently. Do I have enough poles? I don't know how this works anymore. I should just let them build and then let them yell at me so that I can figure out. I've been trying to prevent them yelling at me, and the problem is there's no way to do that. Ever. Okay, these people want water. I just stomped right on the new buildings with the... Okay, they would like water. Alright. How does that work? Water and sewage. Okay, there we go. I've just been stamping out everything. That's great. Okay, so what I'm gonna do then, because we just saved, right? Before I decided to plunk down these things. Let me redo that. Because because damn. All right. Yeah, okay. All right. Let me just let them be for now and see where they pop up, and then perhaps not destroy them. That might be good. Because I seem to remember something about the power just moving from building to building, but I'm not sure. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay. Okay, something's happening over there. Before I actually... Hey, before I do that... No. No. Let me go ahead and turn this back on. Just lightly going on in the background. Ah! Something's happening. What did I do? There's like a hinge here, and I built a road right next to it, or possibly ran over some of it. I need to unzone that. There. I want to keep that open. I'm going to turn that into a park or something. I didn't know there were ruins. No one said there were ruins. Okay. Things are forming. I can see them. Is that a swimming pool? And little jungle gym. The Fawn Residence. Ah! The info window shows you what is going on with the selected building. You can see information about the residents or workers in the building, find out how close to leveling up the building is, and what it requires by holding your cursor over the greenhouse icon. If there's a problem affecting the building, it is shown on the colored bar right below the name. If there are multiple problems, hold your cursor over the icons to find out what is wrong and what can be done to help the buildings out. Okay. All right. No level up info available. And I closer to man. If there are multiple problems, hold your cursor over the icons to find out. Well, there are no people there yet. Okay, they would like water, they would like power. Multiple problems. Buildings in need of fresh water. Make sure your water pumps and towers can supply the whole city. There are occasional power shortages. Make sure your power plants have enough supply for the whole city. Okay, great. So, if I plonk down... What do I need to plonk down? Do we have a power plant? I don't know. I remember a time when it was enough to just connect to the place, right? Or maybe that was the water. Who knows? Okay. Power line. At the perimeter around... Start and end a power line at the perimeter around a building. How does this work again? Electricity. How does electricity work? Does anyone know? Are there any physicists in the audience? Power plants produce electricity for all your modern city's needs. Electricity will move from building to building over short distances, but to transfer electricity over greater distances, you will need to build power lines. When placing power lines, you can see the reach of electricity around the buildings as a light blue area. Connect these areas with power lines to move electricity between them. Power plants produce ground and or noise pollution. When placing a power plant, the circular area around it tells you how far the pollution spreads. Okay. I cannot create a power plant because apparently it is too expensive for me to do so. Okay. Well, perhaps I should get water to them first. Let's tackle the water situation first. Okay. Water and sewage. Connect the water pumps and drains with water pipes. Water pipe. Water pumping station. Water drain pipe. Water tower. Draw the water pipes under your city to provide buildings with water and a sewer system. Note that the water pumps and drains need electricity to work. Water tanks store excess water and supply the city automatically when demand exceeds production. Make sure your water pumps are located a safe distance away from any drain pipes to prevent people from using contaminated water. During the winter, heating is required. Upgraded water pipes carry heat to buildings. Request yoink, what? Perhaps we should request yoink. I don't know. What direction is the water flowing? This way. Okay. So we want to, We want the pumping station to be here. Now we'll put it right here where there's no water. If we put the pumping station like here, and we can put the drain here. Small buildings, large buildings, net structures. I have no idea. This is fascinating. And how much do these cost? No, that's just a pipe. Yeah, this is gonna, even just doing water is gonna cost us. Okay, so drainage is here. Pumping is here. And that goes in the correct. Oh, Lord, okay, gotcha. I mean, I understand what yoinking is, but I wasn't sure what was going on. Okay. Have some water. Do I just need to put you in my bubble to make you have water? Can I build under the street? If I do this, will you have water? Will that work? Thirst intensifies. Do I need to also build that back out to the drain? Is that a thing? I guess that's also a thing. Okay, I heard a sound that sounded positive. Thirst intensifies. Okay. Hooray, the water pumping station has been constructed. Fresh water. Mayor rocks. Excellent. So, water is flowing. Now. Why are you not grateful? Okay, it takes them a minute to be grateful. Not enough electricity. Make sure your power plants that do not exist have enough power for the entire city. So I have some bad news about the power plants. I feel as though I can't even build a wind turbine. So, if I were to build a wind turbine, I'd have to put it like here. And then I think I would use this to connect the one thing to the other thing. I think that's how that works. Famous last words. Unfortunately, we do not have the necessary monies, so before I decide to cheat, as I promised I would do, I am going to check to see how money works. Does anyone know how money works? I forget. Apparently I've already got $128 in loans. I have no income from anything coming in yet. There should probably be taxes of some kind at some point. I think plonking down that wind turbine early was probably a good idea, but unfortunately, we do not currently have the monies that we would need to get one. You can manage your city's taxes, budget, and loans from here. The majority of your city's income comes from taxes. Tax income is based on the size and level of buildings in each of the zones. High taxation will make people unhappy and might cause them to move away. A bigger budget for service means its factories work more efficiently. It also becomes more expensive to maintain. City service budgets can be adjusted separately for day and nighttime from the sliders in the budget view. You can take loans from different banks. The loan amount and interest rate differ from bank to bank, and there is a limited number of loans that can be taken simultaneously. And I think I want to take a loan, but I don't know how. But we will figure that out. I have to reach a population of 500 before I can get a loan, apparently. Okay, well, that'll be interesting. Because I have way more flowing out than flowing in right now. So, taxes? I still have to reach a population of 500. What's our population now? Nothing. I have terrible news for you, homesteaders. Apparently you don't count yet. I have 5 of you. Can you multiply that by 100? Then I can do something for you. Apparently. But apparently they're happy, which is weird. They're not happy. Wait, they're happy. They are not. I do not understand. This is a strange city. Oh, industry's happening. That's something. Something's being built. Garments Limited. See, I'm hoping that, yeah, see, population's kicking up. I'm hoping that once this hits, like, the necessary number of people, that, I'll be able to, neighborhood shop. I'll be able to do that in time. I don't know if it's going to happen, though, before everything is gone. Quiet corner shop. They also need power and water, apparently. Didn't you know to bring your own? Ice Cube tank. Blackout again? I can't even call or email the electrical company when there's no power. So you see, the problem with the electrical, with not being able to email the electrical company is that you have to have an electrical company in the first place. You know, yeah, if we could send them on quests, that would be good. Ice Cube Factory. Goods unlimited. I am going to be out of money long before we hit the number of people necessary to tax them and have the necessary money to do this. I'm pretty sure that's the current thing we're facing here. So, I'm going to do a thing. I think it's time to cheat. Do we think it's time to cheat? I feel as though it is time to cheat. I feel as though it is time to cheat. He said, trying to convince himself. So, I actually don't know how to yet, but I'm about to find out. City Skyline money. I see you've written IDDQD. That could be a code, I would assume, but let's see. So if requesting for loans and having to pay back at an interest rate, you can go to the save menu and check the unlimited money box. Okay. Is there an unlimited money box? No. This is a lie. How dare you, random internet person? Let me see. Or it could be for a different platform. Let's find out. Cities, Skylines. Add money. Okay. So apparently it's called unlimited money, which I was hoping not to have to go directly to unlimited money. I was just going to give myself a little more, but you know, needs must as the devil drives. Go to Content Manager where it says mods on the left side. Options. Wait. City statistics. We don't have any prisoners yet. We need prisoners. It's vitally important. Options. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. That's all right. Okay. I'm going to specify to them that I have the PC version. I realize this is scintillating me talking about this while you're looking at this, but just this pause menu, this exciting pause menu. In the main menu, click on Content Manager. Then click on the Mods tab. Okay. So, I have to go to the main menu. So I'm going to save the game again. There's a clip there. I will look at that when I have a moment. Do I have to quit to go to the main menu? To main menu. We're traveling to the main menu now. Let's be careful. Alright. Because the one thing I remember is the horrible frustration I had with not having enough monies. So we're going to fix that right now. Money never runs out. Hey, let's do that. I'm going to keep the progression milestones so that there's some semblance of structure. Unlimited monies. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that's sorted. Now, do I have to start over for this to take effect, or will it just happen automatically? That's the question. We'll know soon. Let me find out. That doesn't look like unlimited money. That looks like decidedly limited money. may in fact have to start over to make that work. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna go a little bit longer and see if something happens magically. Ah, there it is. I now have an infinite bank balance. Which is nice. Now, let us actually do these things we were hoping to do. Let's see, a blackout again? Yes, okay, we're gonna get you power. We're gonna get you power. So what we're gonna do, keep in mind the wind turbines power up and depends on wind velocity. Yes, yes. You know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna unzone this area right here. Which I was gonna put residences in, but no more. You're getting wind turbines here. I'm gonna drive right past them. It'll be magical. Well, hey, Rock. Greetings, greetings to you. I am building wind turbines. Quite suddenly. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Just trying to see if I remember how to play this game, which I probably do not. But we'll find out. I've just given myself unlimited money so that I can do that, because I stated from the outset, I'm cheating. Because there was so much frustration the first time I tried it. Alright. Sea's first power plant has been constructed. There it is. Now will it work? Green energy. There we go. That disappointment's bleeding away. That's good. Because it was in where it needed to be. However, these folks need water, so let's get them water. Also, these people probably need both power and water, so we need to fix that real soon. Oh, you've never played it? Yeah, yeah. It's been a few years since I've played it. It's been like 4 years. And I kind of want to... I just had an urge to pick it back up again. I'm not sure. Just go with the building of the things. Okay. Build our pipes out to here, where we have people. There we go. And also, let's get water down to those folks in the corner. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna need... Okay, let's actually do this logically for a half second. Because now that I have money... There. That'll put the water there. Now, we should also get them power. I want to try and do this with wind turbines as much as I am reasonably able, just for the sake of having that available. Oh, this is a good spot. Okay. I'm gonna have a power line. I'm gonna run a power line from here to down there. Somehow. Was that a wise move? Who knows? Who indeed knows? If I do this, we'll find out. There. That should do it. Access the view to look at different information overlays to better understand how your city works. Info views. Ah! Okay. Citizen happiness. Traffic. Wind. Traffic routes. Are we happy? Give me your happiness. Allow me to feed upon it. Let's see. Residential happiness isn't great. Commercial happiness is good. Well, that's good to know. Industrial happiness is pretty good at this point. That's nice. Wind. Yeah, that's the where to put the turbines thing. Apparently, you put them where you wanted to build your roads. Things I should have looked at beforehand. Traffic. Low traffic, which is good for now. That's going to increase. Traffic routes. Ah! Click on any piece of road, vehicle, pedestrian, cyclist, or building to show routes. With vehicles and pedestrians, you see the route they are currently taking. For buildings and road pieces, the routes taken through or to and from the item are shown. This information can help you identify where vehicles at a traffic jam are coming from, or where you should build a public transport line to help pedestrians get to their destination faster. To adjust right-of-way and traffic lights, zoom into an intersection. An intersection with traffic lights cannot have right-of-way rules, but intersections with no traffic lights work a lot smoother with some right-of-way rules in place. With adjust road tab selected, you can alter what is considered to be one road. Okay. And that, I absorbed very little of that, but I'm going to figure that out eventually. Legend. What? Oh, the roads. Okay. Priority road. Priority road, two-lane road. Priority road. Select adjust road to alter what is considered to be one road. Click on traffic routes to open the info view for seeing where vehicles and citizens travel. Okay. To look at what sort of routes citizens take to and from the road, click on traffic routes to get to the traffic routes info view. Okay. We'll figure that out as it goes. None of that. I absorbed absolutely none of that, but we'll figure it out. Okay. Tourism. I don't think we have any of that yet. Water. Power. Okay, excellent. Cool. Electricity consumption 2 milliwatts? Megawatts? Megawatts, probably more like. Milliwatts would be much smaller. 8 megawatts is the production right now. Okay. Cool. It's also very hazy right now. I'm not sure why it is very hazy right now. It's just, you know, the weather happening. Okay. I actually don't think I'm going to be on much longer this session. It's been almost like 2 hours, and so I may be begging off in a little bit. And I think I'm going to keep doing this. When I come back, though, I think I'm going to start over since I know now that, like, I'm going to need the... I'm going to have unlimited money to make this work. Dino oil. Quiet corner shop. Quiet corner shop. Look at them. Buildings. People! That person is moving very fast. Hyperwalker. How hard is it to build a working power grid? It's not exactly state-of-the-art technology. What, you want power? Who dares demand power? There's only one source of power in this entire place. Alright. Nice. Why is it so freaking hazy? This disturbs me. And now there is a problem with the water. What is the problem with the water? Not enough water. Are you not receiving water? Ah, because you are not receiving enough electricity. That would explain it. Well, let's give you some electricity. Yeah, it might help if we actually give power to the places that give us water. I have planned none of this out, but I will. That's why I think I want to redo some of this later, the next time I try it. So that way, it'll be fine. Is that enough power? Are you going to get your water now? Will it flow? There we go. There we go. Now let me look here. You don't actually have enough water. So we're going to build out a little bit. You can now make any zone building historical to preserve visual appearance by ticking a new checkbox in the building's info panel. The historical building continues to function normally. Check it out. Okay. That's cool. There, you have water. Ah! But they do not. They are new here. They're under construction. Okay. I mean, right now we're producing more than we need. But we'll see. I can plonk down as many of these as I want. I shall go mad with power. The funny part is I'm still going to go around the outside. There. They shall have water and power as well. They should probably have water. I should probably put water over there as well, because it kind of helps. Here, let me just cut out the middleman here, since I can do as much of this as I want. There. Good, good. Water to everyone. Yeah, I feel like, so when I do this next time, I'm going to want to go ahead and plan out enough space to put power sources. You know, figure out where the figure out where to put turbines and where to put where I can put power sources. Okay, and power lines, so that we can make that actually work. What else? I've got that zoned as well, so I'll go ahead and just bring that out also. There. There. So everywhere people are likely to settle will have both power and water. Or, well, they'll have water. I need to connect the power to them. Okay. More build. Why is it? What's with the weather? Why the mist? Why? Why all this mist? Is it smog? Is that the problem? Is it the industry? Is the industry creating smog? Is that what's happening? So what's with this? I guess that's what's happening. This is your fault, isn't it? I just need to find out about this whole this whole fog thing, because these skylines fog. So I make the game less hazy, foggy when zoomed out a bit. The moment you zoom out a bit, the layer of fog takes over. Turn off turn of tilt setting. It's a bit ambiguous, but that's what's causing it. How does it turn off tilt? Okay. Alright, so it says it's not the blur filter at depth of field. And then I have no idea what's happening. Graphics. Preferences. Is it in here somewhere? It could be. Depth of field, film grain. Level of detail, very high. Anti-aliasing, entropic filtering, shadows distance. None of this is what I'm looking for. I need to figure out depth of field. Do I need to turn the depth of field down? Is that what I'm doing? Okay. That did nothing. But we have people now. Look at them. It's a hot dog van. My God, it's a hot dog van! Well, you know you've made it when you have a hot dog van. We have people wandering around and doing things. This is very cool. Very nice. Okay. We don't have a lot in the way of complaints. I guess we have about 246. Yeah, we totally would have been out of money by now if I had not done what I did. How are we? Are you happy? Residential happiness is not up yet. What's wrong? You will tell me. Oh, it's increasing. The strawberry residence. Okay. Okay, the haze is lifted, I think. Well, no, it hasn't, but it's just lessened. Going to the Birch residence. It's an SUV. Look at this. Look at this. People! People doing things very rapidly. For pennies. You're having trouble with the water? Yes. You turn that into a historical building? So that we keep that one looking the same way? Interesting, okay. Ooh, I like this. I'm very glad I bought the Art Deco pack. That is a high-end residence. I know it's supposed to be low-end. Nice news. Surgery performed by robots. Doctors on a permanent coffee break. How is the pay? Nice. Gotta figure out something about this because it's like I feel terribly. I feel as though perhaps I built through half that hinge, and I'm a little concerned about that. I might have done that without realizing it. Here's our industrial district. Williams. I'm so glad you can zoom in this close. I don't think we could do that before. Like 4 years ago when I played this before. There they are, working away at the box factory, at the Goods Unlimited. Unlimited goods! Unlimited garments. Ice Cube Factory, Garments Limited. Garments Limited and Garments Unlimited? Or is it just Garments Limited? Frank's Fish Stick Factory. Ready to Wear Limited. Cool. Not a lot of businesses beyond what we initially zoned. Or rather, beyond what's, near the housing, which that kind of actually makes sense. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Kind of neat. Okay. Well, now I think that I have something of an idea of this. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna save it one more time, and then I'm gonna head out so that I may do things like dinner, which apparently I'm supposed to do. It's a thing that human beings do, right? They do this the whole dinner thing apparently. I should probably do that relatively soon. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the main menu so that we can have that happening in the background. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, thank you all very much for hanging out with me as I tried to figure out my way through this thing. As I anticipated, yes, cheating happened, and so it's going to be just the norm for this, I think. So my apologies to any purists out there. Yeah, I got to... The thing that frustrated me almost more than anything else the first time was just continuously running out of money to do anything. So if I keep doing this, I'm just going to do it with the unlimited money thing clicked. That said, I got to figure out if I want to get any of the other DLC or not for this. I might. I seem to be having fun doing this just as is, and I think it'd be neat to see what happens when I have more options when I'm building the city. So we'll see how this goes. I also think I'm probably going to go to a new city. I'm going to start over with the next one just so that I can plan it out a little bit better when it comes to like the water and the and the electricity. and where I want to place things. And, not like building my road on top of Stonehenge. That would probably be a good idea. So, get a better look at the land, figure that out, and figure out where to put wind turbines, that kind of deal. So I'm gonna think about this, and probably I'll come back at some point and do more of this. So in the meantime, what's happening? So on what is the day called? So today is Wednesday, right? So that means that tomorrow is Thursday, and the day after that is Friday. Friday, I'm gonna go ahead and try to actually schedule this, if I can. I will check my calendar real quick to make sure that I can indeed do what I'm thinking here. Yeah, if I do it early enough in the day. I'm going to try at some point Friday, maybe morning, afternoon, if I can. I'm going to try to do some more Torment, Tides of Numenera, so we can get through finally the bits that I did like a year and a half ago, and now get into new territory. So that's what I'm going to try doing on Friday, if I can, hopefully. Let's see. Saturdays, I am over on Weave the Tale, playing in there in the afternoons, late afternoons, playing Fate of Cthulhu. The Return of Carcosa is the name of that campaign. I am playing a master thief who has traveled back in time to try to stop the King in Yellow. So that's I think been a lot of fun. I think it's going to be very interesting to see where it goes. On Sunday afternoons, when we're all available, back over here we have our Dark Matter campaign. Run by Alyssa, or Origami Shuriken, where we are doing things in space. And I have a terrible feeling we're about to visit a water planet again. We'll see what happens. On Tuesday nights, also here on this channel, I am running a short campaign of Urban Shadows. We actually had real life, unfortunately, intrude this week, so we pushed back to next week. So hopefully we'll be back next week to do more of that, as we investigate the supernatural in Rome, Italy. And we've started to get a few Roman deities into the mix, so I find a great deal of interest in that. So looking forward to a lot that's coming up. Also, by the way, more programming is coming up that I can talk about. In April, we are going to be starting a campaign of Scum and Villainy. It's going to be a short campaign. Brian, who ran our campaign of The Sprawl, will be coming back to run that. It is basically we'll be space adventurers trying to deal with a galactic hegemony. So we're going to be doing that starting in April. Casting has just opened for that. So if anyone would like to submit an application to be in that, then I am going to, very shortly, I'm going to be putting on my website, I haven't done it yet, I need to do it still. I'm going to be putting a link to get to the sign-up form, so that'll be available as soon as I do that, which will hopefully be tonight. Then you'll be able to go down below and click on RPG sign up to get there. Until then, you can find it in my Twitter. I've gone ahead and tweeted it out. So if you go to OtherDoc on Twitter, then you'll be able to find that announcement relatively recently. And that will have a link to the sign-up form. So very much looking forward to that. Sign-ups are going to run through Friday, April 2nd, so a couple of weeks from Friday, I believe, is the timing here. Yes. Oh, no, yeah, that's right. No, is that when they run through? No, they run through the 26th. I need to fix all of those. Sign-ups run through the 26th. I'm making decisions on the 2nd. I will fix that. So we'll go in and fix the announcements on that. Good Lord, but the link is still good. So we get all that sorted out. All right. So yes, it's signups actually end the 26th of March. All right. I understand why I got that confused because it was the first time I've put out a further deadline. I wanted to give myself a little more time this time because I'm doing it again with Brian, and we need a little more time to try to make decisions about it once all the signups are in. So we're going to go ahead and have that open, so feel free to dive in, and we'll see what happens. All right, well, that's about it. Let me see. Who is doing stuff currently that we would like to go and say hi to? We have a few people out and about doing various things. Right now. So I'm going to probably just send a raid out to one of them. I haven't had time to check out what they're doing right now, so I'm going to go to the end card, and then I'll check that out, and then we'll probably go and raid somebody. Feel free to hang on if you are so inclined to hang out with us and go say hi with us. That, again, will be when we hit the end card. In the meantime, folks, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I will see you all of a sudden.